Hello, what's up? We're back at it again with another diary. I don't know what we're going to say, but I'm here and I'm trying to understand myself even more. Every day I question who I am, and I don't know that answer, eh? I question myself, who am I? And who am I to other people? But who am I to other people is irrelevant, it's just who am I to myself. I'm kind to myself. Not really, sometimes I'm real with myself and imaginative and dreamy and explorative and repetitive with myself. These are the things that go on with myself, and I do it over and over again with my mentality. My mental state is all over the place, and I'm trying to better who I am. But who am I? I may have given you a few answers, but that's not who I am. It may distinguish who I am, but over time, we are not who we are. We change over time. And I can change tomorrow because tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow is the future. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? A different composure, a different personality, a different energy entirely. And growing with that and stabilizing it, understanding it. But I'm just guessing at this point. I'm always guessing. I don't know where I'm going with myself, but I do what I do. I do what I do. What is it that I do? Sit around, contemplate, worry over the stupidest shit, irrelevant stuff. I worry over irrelevant stuff. And I think of irrelevant stuff, and why do I do that? I just need to grow up. But every day I'm growing older, every day I'm trying to figure out the world. Every day, second. But I've come to understand a little bit about myself that I don't know where I'm going with my life. That's all I've understood about myself. And I don't know who I am. And it's quite a bit I don't understand about myself. I don't understand who I am. I don't understand where I'm going. I don't know what to do. I have no ambition. I have no values. What's something along the lines of ambition? I have no ambition. I have no energy. I have no oomph in me to do something. All I do is I observe, and that's all I do. Observing is boring. When you observe too much, you just ponder things a lot. You ponder why this, why that, how come? I don't know. What am I trying to understand in myself? Why am I doing this to myself? Sometimes when I talk to myself, I say things out of the blue that make a lot of sense to me, and are really good analyses or emphases on my life. I know those are not words, but I don't care. I understand. But what I don't understand is why am I always like this? I think I understand, but I don't. If I stop understanding, then I would probably be doing alright. But I just can't. I can't stop understanding. I feel like I'm understanding to the point that it's not even a possibility or even a thing. I'm so selfish in the way I am. I only think about myself. Only myself. I don't take anybody else into consideration. Not even my family, but when I do think too much about other things, I think, oh, who's that? That might be my mum, or that might be my sister, or that might be my brother, or that might be my aunties, or my nans, or I don't know. It could be anyone. And then I only do that to myself because I'm trying to snap myself out of what I'm thinking about. I don't sound this constructive at all. I'm not this constructive at all. I'm trying my best to be constructive in the way I speak and formal. Why am I saying formal? It's not even the right wording. Should look at the camera more, should I? But I don't know what to do with my life. All I know what to do is just talk to the camera because I know I always want this voice recorder next to me or just by my chest, always listening to me. And then I can listen back on myself, and it has infinite amount of storage. I don't want to change the SD card. I don't want to change no memory stick. I just wanted to record my voice forever until I die. Because I like going back on what I say and thinking about it. That's why I'm so unsure with myself, I think. I would say so. Because I always think back about what I said, and then I always think, why did I say it like that? I should have said this. And then I believe to myself that I did say it like that, but I didn't. It just came out how it came out, and you can't take it as it is, or I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know where to go after this. I'm inexperienced with life to define it. I finished school with a C plus, a C minus, but I should have gotten an A for effort. I did my best. But I was too caught up in my own pleasures, and that's what I always say I'm doing. Those are my impulses, all those pleasurable things. I'm too caught up in my pleasures. Doing this, doing that, thinking about going here, going there. Thinking about, oh, I want to hang out with my friends, buying this and that. But I never knew how to connect. I don't know how to connect at all. You know? I don't know how to connect with anybody. Gotta find out how to connect with people. So I can better who I am. Why am I saying it like that? But I think that's all I can say for today. I don't have much more to say. I'm struggling with life. I had my midlife crisis. It wasn't a midlife crisis, it was an early stage crisis. Why did I have a crisis so early? because I wasn't agreeing with the world. I didn't agree to the world because I didn't like the way it was looking. It just felt so off. It didn't feel to my liking, and the world doesn't revolve around me. It revolves around decisions made by others. Our decisions shape our world, our economies, our ecosystems, our environments. Our decisions do that. And our decisions lead us to where we are, comfortable and secure, greedy and self isolated with ourselves. We're just self enclosed. But we've learned to be sociable and become sociable. But yeah, I don't know what to talk about. There's nothing for me to talk about, but I always want to record something. I think I'll leave it at that. But I like keeping this thing recording. Just record. This is the most I've spoken all day today. I don't speak like this. I don't ever speak like this. Only to myself in my head, not out loud. This is new to me, speaking my thoughts out loud, because my thoughts only stay inside the head. But I think it's good to blurt them out loud and let them be known to anyone, but I like it to be known to the camera because the camera can go anywhere, to anything. And wow, just like that, fast. And it can be seen by anyone. And that's what I want. I gotta figure out what I need in my life. I need security, financial stability, influence, social standing, etiquette, formal pronunciations. I don't know. I need all those good things that a gentleman has. Gentlemen aren't made overnight. They are made over periods. Damn, a gentleman can be born in a second. Poof. Some special gentleman. And he'll be the legend. He'll be the good gentleman. Loaf it up? Nah. Watched out? Oh. Suited up? What are those hats that they wear? The ones that, what does your Peaky Blinders wear? Those hats. But not loafers. Some nice shoe, a tire shoe. But I've come to understand that I know what I want, I know what I need, I just don't know how to get it. And I just sit and ponder, procrastinate, overthink, dwell in my own mess, over and over again, just till something happens, something different happens. I sit around and wait for time to catch up with me until that's when I start moving. Until that's when I start moving. But I wait for time to catch up with me and then I start moving. I think about what I'm going to say next because, this has no direction or anything inside of it. Nothing at all. But I need to find out where I can find my next video of space storage because I've done 15 minutes now and there's only 46 minutes of recording time. And I need more storage space, so I think, I have to buy a new phone because this one is cracked and the screen is going black at the top. So, yeah, it's time for a new phone, buddy. Are there any spirits here that would like to communicate? I really listen inwards to myself. And if it's silent, it's complete silence, but you gotta really listen. And if you find that little inconsistency, you can follow it if you choose to, or you can just let it go and then just carry on with your life. Because this is what I feel like I'm doing. I feel like I really am spiritually inclined to think that I'm not alone in this, what I'm doing. And I feel like there's other energies that have brought me onto their path. And I need to know what it is. I feel like I've been hexed in some way, and somebody really just doesn't like who I am, and I need to change that perspective because I really am sorry if I hurt you. There is nothing in this world that would make me want to hurt you or bring harm to you. I didn't intend for you to feel any harm in you. This is me talking spiritually inclined. But I take it too far to the point where I feel empathy for them and sympathy because you need to build some sort of empathetic connection or some sort of sympathetic connection with any spirit. It doesn't matter because, it affects everyone. No matter if it's you or somebody else, it affects me too. A lot. And that's where I'm trying to capture these energies and understand energies, but they don't speak loud. They don't speak loud at all. So I'm trying to connect to them. And I talk to them, wonder about them. Why this? Why that? It's a lot of questionings and why. I question things a lot. Why, why, why? The only reason why is because I'm trying to build my own understanding of things. And it's not bad, is it? Hopefully, it's not bad. What's bad? Me thinking that I'm influencing spirits to connect with me, thinking that I am talking to spirits. It's bad. I'm just so alone. And I want to feel connected to something. I've disregarded the mainstream gods and found my own God, the God of all, God of unity, God of love, God of wind, water, earth, fire, plastic, trees, all of it. nature, birds, or the ocean ecosystem or life. Everything. He is that. And that is a mainstream God, but my God is still in the progress of understanding that it's a God. Because I can't stick to the beliefs of everybody else. I gotta have my own. Because I am my own person. And I'm trying to understand who I am. And I'm going along this road alone. So I've created my own thought on who is God. And me and this person walk together every day. And I've come to find out that it's my subconscious. And consciousness is God. True consciousness is God. Because it is all. It is information. It is life. It is energy. It's particle. It's the all. It is all. I've come to find out that that is my God. Because it is always with me. My consciousness. My awareness. And this always brings me back to myself. But that's where it stops, just at myself, and I can't dig any further about what what credentials, what qualifications do I have? What type of resume or what type of um cover letter do I have on my life? What scripture to in the book of life does my life set out for me? I don't know why I'm asking these questions, but who am I? Is a really strong question I struggle with myself every day. And I've come content with myself that I am who I am. I look at myself and appreciate myself. Not really. I don't look at myself properly, but I appreciate myself for being here. But that's all I do. I don't appreciate what I feed to myself. I don't appreciate that I have muscle spasms or leg cramps, toe cramps, or a blocked nose, or can't breathe properly, or I don't know if my heart is beating properly, or why do I have sharp pain sometimes? I think about what am I doing to myself? Am I doing the good things to myself? Am I actually being okay? And every day I wake up the same. I'm grateful. But I'm not grateful enough to say that I will change. I don't know if I can change who I am. But that was pretty deep. I don't know. I just blurted on about who I am. I think we're all trying to figure out who we are, but we don't want to face that part of our life yet. Because why are we even doing it in the first place? There's no purpose to it. The only purpose is bettering your own life in the physical world, getting a job, buying a house, getting a car, going on holidays, starting that family, getting married, building a farm, a company, a business. This is what people focus on, not who they are. And that is what I do. I focus on who I am rather than what I can do for this world. That's what I should really be focusing on, what I can really do for this world with myself. But not for the world yet, for who I am first. Start for who I am. Do something for yourself first. And I walk. I walk every day to go and get me a food. Go and get me our food. Go and get me food. And then I walk back home and then I eat it and then I sit down and then I repeat. But when I sit down, I'm smoking, watching TV, having a smoke, walking around, pacing around. Smoking, sitting down, watching TV, lying in my bed, getting up, smoking all the time. And that's not good. I know it's not good, but I got nothing else for my life, and my life can't really go anywhere. Nonetheless, I have a car, and then my life is free because I can travel the roads, go and see people, go and do things. That's my next step is a car. And I feel so trapped. I feel so trapped when I don't have a car because I feel like I don't know, I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. I have no social standing in this world. I have no place in this world if I don't have a car. Because a car can get you anywhere. It can take you to go and see your family. It can take you to go and get food. It can take you to go and rest your mind out in nature. You can go for a walk. It can take you to go for a walk. I mean, like I can walk outside of this house and go to the park or go to the banks where the water is and just walk and enjoy nature that way. But I want to be more extravagant and more diverse in options. That's what I want. But I think I'm talking too long, way too long, and I think I'm gonna end it there. But I can keep talking. But I don't know what to talk about. This is what I do. But I talk in my head and it's complete silence. And I sit in that silence with my thoughts and I feel the peace in the silence. You know? You just gotta gravitate to the energy of the silence, not the noise in the head. And the silence is everything else that's going on around you. That is silence. Everything else speaking to you is silence. You can't understand what it's saying, but it's speaking to you. You know why you can't understand what it's saying, but it's speaking to you? Because you don't have the capacity yet to understand. There is no reasoning to your understanding. There is no meaning to your reasoning. And that's where I go wrong. That's where I do all those things. All I think I do is I understand, but I have no reason for understanding that. Plus, there's no meaning behind it. Well, I have to build a meaning for it because that's what meanings are. They are built upon experiences of the reason or understanding. But it's been your man, Chandler Man, and it's always been good to talk to you, Chandler. Stay good, you know, in the head, in the hinengaro, the roro. But I love you. Keep up the good work. You're doing well. Just keep going. Talk to your doctor. He might help you get onto the sickness benefit. You know you want to be on there because there's no responsibilities or obligations to life, but you still get paid. And that's the only way you want to have things. No obligations, no responsibilities, no fulfillments to any requirements and getting that money. But, Chandler, make sure you better yourself. We really do want to go and see a therapist because how many times have we said this to ourselves? Let's go and test the waters. Test the waters with everything. It's the only way you'll learn. But I know we can do things. Oh, well, sometimes we can't because we're too scared, you know. But the thing is, we got to do it. I'm saying this, but it's coming from a inauthentic place because I'm talking about saying you should do it, but I know I can't do it. but we need to do it. We need to face our fears of being in front of confrontation. We need to go out there and test the waters. But yeah, it's been 30 minutes now. Thank you for watching, Chan. I hope we got more to say. Bye.